All right, to check this out real quick. First live in several months, and so I'm a little rusty. Just want to make sure that I actually am live right now, and hopefully you see in the chat pop up here. All right. Okay, I believe, yes, I am live. All right. I'm going to go live on YouTube for a little bit and then hop onto the TikTok stream here. So, believe it or not, I am live on YouTube. Hop on in. What's up, Trump Rules? Hey, Trump Rules, you should check out the most recent TikTok that I made. You're probably going to like it. So, I'll leave it at that. But all right, infogamer.tv. I need to move my screen here. Hey, Mitchell, Albert, good to see you. Mohammed, sorry, give me 1 second. I'm gonna. All right, now I can actually see the chat on my second screen. So yeah, cool. The gang is back. So how we all doing? Hope you're doing well. Just want to chat a little bit before going live on TikTok. I'm going to keep the stream live on YouTube as well. So, man, guys, I have not followed. I said this in my video announcing basically, hey, I'm going to be making videos again. I haven't really been following that much aside from Bitcoin and Ethereum, but looking at certain things, there's certain things that I'm very excited about. I can't stress this enough. Cardano, I'll be buying a lot of Cardano. Seeing it at 24 cents right now or 25 cents. Let me click on that real quick. 25 or now 26 cents, but you know, it peaked at $3, down over 90%. It is not all that inflationary. And so I am, mostly because of the fact that it's not inflationary, it seems to me like it's very likely to put in a higher high next time around. I mean, if it just went back to its previous all-time high, that's an 11, 12x. So I will be buying lots of that. Solana, I've gotten a lot of questions about Solana. That's risky, but man, that's what it's been down 96, 97% from its all-time high. And so it's a risk, but it might be something worth checking out. H bar, man, I should have kept coin 360 on. Now let me check out H bar. I like H bar a lot as a cryptocurrency, as something that can do very well in the future. I watched a crypto weatherman video where he's calling for, I think, for H bar to go to 90. What is it, 90 cents next time around? Quant does what Quant does. That's right. Now here's something that I am a little, would I say a little bit? Oh, you know, it's not on this website. Shoot. I want to check out HBAR's inflation because I do think it's very inflationary. And if you haven't watched my my Zcash video, I'd recommend that, because not so much because of what I talk about with Zcash, but more so because I noticed this, and this is something you really need to pay attention to next time around, is how inflationary a cryptocurrency is. So let me get to Zcash. Man, my computer's running a little slow here, but hopefully Zcash will show up here in a second. Zombie Cake, nope, not Zombie Cake, Zcash. And let's see here. So Zcash did not put anywhere near a higher high last cycle. And here we go. So I'm going to ignore that initial part, the launch and then dump, like what happens often. So peak around $700, and then 2021 peak around 320 or so, probably got wicked a little bit higher than that. But you look at the price and you're like, man, this cryptocurrency is dying. But then look at the market cap, and you can see, boom, you can see market cap wise, it certainly did put in a higher high. And so what's the deal with that? Well, Zcash is very inflationary. And as of today, it's 10% annual inflation. But the inflation is decreasing over time, but it is inflationary to the point where the market cap can almost double from peak to peak, but then the price doesn't even come close to doubling. And so I'm very concerned about cryptocurrencies that are just that inflationary. I would think that Zcash was probably more like 20% inflationary around this peak here. I would have to look up those numbers in particular, but that's why, if there's going to be twice as much Zcash or 3 times as much coins or tokens in the system, then something like this is going to happen. Where it becomes a bigger market cap crypto, but it doesn't by the price. And so again, that's why something like Cardano will be a good one, because it's not very inflationary. Bitcoin and Ethereum are also not very inflationary either, obviously, especially Ethereum now after ETH 2.0. So ALBT, I don't know enough about ALBT. I've heard plenty of people ask questions about it. $10 million market cap. I didn't realize it was that small for the amount of questions I've gotten about it. But let's see here. I just want to see the supply and things like that. All right, circulating supply 460 million. So we don't have any kind of inflation data. So reported market cap 21 million. That's pretty close to where you mentioned it. And this may not be entirely accurate, but yeah, I mean, that's something that I will get to in my series on would I buy. And yeah, so ALBT, let's check it out here. I'm curious about the market cap versus the fully diluted market cap. So max supply of 1 billion. And that's something that I would want to check out here. Is its current circulating supply is 232 million, which means that there are still 767 million that will be entered into the system. How soon? How often will that be? We might be able to figure that out by looking at the market cap here versus the price. So price peaked in September of 2021, almost got back in November of 2021. Market cap doesn't look much different. It doesn't. So that's a good sign, actually. But otherwise, yeah, I'll look into the fundamentals at another time. So anyway, yeah, good to see you guys. I'm going to go live on TikTok here in a minute. Let's do this. TikTok, World War Bitcoin. And the chat is going to get much more lively, obviously. But, oh my goodness. All right, come on. I have not been to TikTok on my computer, at least in a while. So let me get to my page. Come on. There we go. And then I'll go live and hit refresh and do it. Let's do this. All right, bear with me for a second here. I don't want you, Frosty. Here we go. Oh, that's kind of ugly. Never mind. All right. So I am live on YouTube, live on TikTok. Radix Dapps going live in a few months. All right. Hey, Crypto Doggy Style. Hello, 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 hello. All right, give me 1 second. I'm still getting set up here. C-Bo, hey man, good to see you too. Hello, Sun Ying. Oh no, come on, don't make me do that. Hey, Eternal Life doing well. Bear market building, bear market stacking, that's for sure. And give me 1 second. I'm just needing to get set up here. I'm going live on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. I've already live for a minute here on TikTok or on YouTube. What is going on? Filecoin, love Filecoin. I did some research on it, and my goodness. All right, I'm gonna have to do this at another time. But all right, well, those of you watching on YouTube, you're not going to be able to see the comment section on TikTok here, but I will be answering questions on both, and I will focus on the on both, but prioritizing YouTube since I'll actually be able to keep up with the chat. So Alex been MIA, Alex been hibernating. Alex's son almost died, and daughter got injured very badly, and other daughter got sick. And so you guys, I see that all the crypto guys finally coming back. Why at 16,000 would we finally be coming back? There's other things going on in my life that have kept me away from here. So will Bitcoin reach 40K this year? I don't think so. No. So that's just my opinion. I think it's going to heat up towards the end of the year and will do well. Like, as we're getting closer to the next halving, that we'll start seeing the price tick up here. So family's more important. Yeah. So let's see. H-bar, I did answer that. Hey, Slice of Butter, good to see you. Yeah, H-bar. I am a little bit. I really like H-bar. I'm a little bit concerned that it might not put in a higher high next cycle, and because it is awfully inflationary. So let's see. 2023 will be good. I think we'll finish higher in 2023 than finishing 2022. What do you think of Algorand and Cardano next bull run? Very bullish on Cardano, super bullish on Cardano, especially given how far it's gone down. Algorand, I like Algorand. I need to pay more attention to its price action and certain things. So, but I do like Algorand. So, have you looked into Nano Coin, XNO? If it's the same Nano that's existed for a while, yes, and I'm not touching it. So, why am I feeling FOMO? Anyone relate? I am not yet feeling FOMO. I mean, listen, these are great prices. So, yeah. Since you're almost nerdy, hey, does that mean life is going better since I'm back? Life's just less crazy. Lots of crazy things happened, and we're done now. So, hey, I am live on YouTube. Hop on over my YouTube channel. You can have a better listening and viewing experience. So, have I changed my thoughts on Quant? I have not. No, I still like Quant. I like their tokenomics a lot as well. Anaste, Alex, my man, hope you're doing well. You lost lots of weight, looking fit and fresh. If you're referring to my videos that I made, back in October of 2021 or something, I have not lost a ton. I've lost a little bit of weight, but yeah. I remember Nano when it was Ryblocks. I don't, but good stuff. So I'm happy with Litecoin. Okay. What was you up with your Jab 6 video? I was just making fun of like how January 6th video, I was making fun of how dramatic progressives are with the insurrection. A group of people walked into the Capitol building, and that's my opinion. So let's see. Bitcoin going to 100K. It will eventually. So best AI coins. What happened to Many World token that you promoted? It rug pulled ? I don't know. I don't think it rug pulled. I think that I'm gonna contact them on Instagram and just check in and ask, like, hey, is this still going on? But if anything, You know, that's not what a rug pull looks like. It just the price went down, and they may have given up on the project. I don't know. So let's see. Thoughts on Solana and AVAX? The Solana is a huge risk. Solana is very risky. And but seeing how far down it's gone from its peak, it bottomed out at 97% drop. That's exactly the kind of cryptocurrency that I would want to throw some money at and see what happens next time around. So it could do very well for you if you bought in now. I mean, if you bought in at $8, it got down to $8, and then it even got half as high as its previous cycle top. That's almost 20x. Avalanche, I would not touch Avalanche for like 2 years. I do like Avalanche. I do like Avalanche as a layer 1 platform, but it is 20% inflationary right now. That is going to decrease, but not so much for Avalanche. So what's a good platform? My Voyager suspended from being bankrupt. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Since a lot has happened, what do you think about Crow right now? I don't mind Crow. That's another one that's dropped a lot. My general feeling about, Crow as a cryptocurrency versus Crow as a platform, I am much more in favor of moving it off into wallets or cold storage. Crypto.com could do very well over time. It just has to get through this. Nobody, everyone's afraid of keeping their cryptocurrencies on certain platforms. So are you worried about any regulation hurting projects? Regulation is going to hurt some and help others. I think that regulation can be very helpful. It depends on the regulation. So, yeah, I mean, for privacy coins like Monero and Zcash, regulation is going to hurt. But let's see. If we're looking for something that may moon soon with $500, where am I going? I've got nothing for you right now. Do you think ADA will reach $10 next bull run? That seems a little high. So I think those guys rug you too. I think that you lost money. The goat. Hey, what's up, Crypto Mind Tricks? Thoughts on Illuvium and Fetch AI? So people have been asking me, AI, is AI the next thing? I mean, we've got Chat GPT that is all the rage right now, and it's still very early for Chat GPT. And so maybe that's going to be the next thing, next euphoria phase, whenever that may be, is these Fetch AI and Illuvium. Maybe those will be the ones that the 50x, the 100x. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on that, and we'll see. So what's the narrative now? Yeah, I don't know if there is a specific narrative that's worth latching onto at this moment. Let's see. Picoin thoughts. Man, I'm hearing a little bit about Picoin that it might actually be worth something. I started mining again, so we'll see. I hope Bitcoin bottoms this year. Well, I mean, what I want to see is what will Bitcoin do when it touches the bull market support band again? That's probably going to happen in the next few weeks. Is it going to get rejected there again? Or if it breaks through, then the bottom already happened, but we will see. So, hey, the family's well. So, oh, bummer. You were disappointed by my January 6th video. Goodbye. I don't care. Did I miss the Algorand review? I talked a little bit about it, yeah, but tell me, Filecoin. Filecoin makes sense as a blockchain cryptocurrency, storage. And the cost of storage is the name of the game. The cost of storing on the blockchain with Filecoin is much, much more affordable than Amazon Web Services and with Google and with anywhere else online. And so that has a lot of potential. That's one that I am very excited for next bull run. So yeah, thoughts on Quant. Quant does what Quant does. I love Quant. So will Bitcoin go back to 60K-ish in 23? No, I don't think so. But 2024, maybe 2024. So let's see. Data storage is the next big thing. Yeah. AGIX is going to be a good gem. I don't know what that is, but I'll take your word for it. So good stuff. Nexos is the safest place to hold crypto. I have not tried out Nexos. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So, all right. I'm actually caught up. What else we got? TikTok and YouTube. I am live on YouTube, by the way. It may be that you will see that YouTube is a better viewing and listening experience. So, how long will the Fed keep rates this high? Enrique, it could be this entire year. Um, what we need to see is the federal fund rate higher than inflation, so that we'll have negative real inflation. But that could happen in the next couple of months. But inflation is coming down and it will continue to go down. I don't think it's going back down to 2%. I think that's a myth. But then what I think is going to happen is that they're just going to raise rates until something breaks. And we'll see. That could be this year, but things move a lot more slowly than what you would expect. And so, all right, yeah, if something breaks this year, then they're going to dump rates all the way back down to zero and turn on the money printers again. So it could happen in 2024. Crypto Mind Tricks, I'm hopefully going to be making content. You know, I'm grinding with work too. So let's see. Ledger, what about it? ICP, very bullish on ICP market cap wise. I'm trying to figure out their tokenomics. I have no idea. So thank you for the welcome. Polkadot or Cosmos, if you had to pick. Oh, that's a tough one. Man, like if you're looking for a positive return, I'll say Polkadot. If you're looking for the platform, I would say Cosmos. Cosmos is too inflationary. Buy now or wait for the dip. Just be buying. Be buying. So how long do you think the bear market will last? I mean, what do you define as the bear market? For me, it's, are we under the bull market support band or above it? Right now, we're under it, but I could see us being above it within months. So if that's the case, then the bear market will be over soon. But if you're referring to just like, all right, when are we going to be back at $60,000? I think a couple of years. So do you still hold money on KuCoin? It seems they have weathered the exchange storm thus far. I have some on KuCoin. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. So, oh, all right. Cosmos has released all new tokenomics, or they're about to. I didn't know that. Good to know. So, have you lost a lot in crypto? I've been out of the loop. Everyone's lost a lot in crypto. Everyone who owns crypto has lost a lot. Whether it's fortunate or unfortunate, I had to sell most of my crypto in May of last year to buy a house and get my daughter out of the house we were living in because she had lead poisoning. So, all right, Cosmos 2.0, that's good to know. Where you been? Life's been crazy. I've been grinding with work, but I'm back. So, yeah. Guys, I am live on YouTube, by the way. Hop on over to YouTube, World War Bitcoin. So, yeah. How low can Bitcoin go in 2023? Bitcoin, anything is on the table for how low Bitcoin can go. As far as where I think it'll go, this is just a total guess, not a guess. I think we're going to get rejected off the bull market support band one more time, and that right at that time, it's going to there's going to be some kind of news that'll be dropped that'll scare people, and it's going to be right at the time that we touch the bull market support band. We're going to get rejected there, go a little bit lower, and then that'll be it. But that's just my opinion. That is not stopping me from buying right now. So, which probably sounds a little goofy, but the crypto space has felt different since you took a little goofy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just, yeah, I'm small potatoes, really. So you think next bull run we may only get 50K Bitcoin all-time high because everyone would be expecting 100K. You know, that's on my radar. Listen, you got to be prepared for every scenario, for 100 different scenarios. And so what if Bitcoin only goes to 50K? I don't think so. I think Bitcoin is going to put in a higher high next cycle, whether that's 100K or 150K. 150K, honestly, I mean, that seems, even for, I don't know, that seems a little high. So bull market support band right now is around 18,000, something like that. But I am probably going to be selling some of my crypto next time we see Bitcoin at 50K. Just not going to be a bag holder, you know? So Which coin do you think will do 10x or more? Cardano. Cardano, yeah. Zilliqa thoughts, please. I don't know enough. I haven't been looking at the charts with Zilliqa, so I'll take a look at that eventually here. So I'm buying more if it goes down. Oh yeah. What happens if Sailor gets liquidated at 3K? I'll buy all of his crypto if it gets down to 3K. So Chainlink any good? I think Chainlink is very good. I made a video on that on my YouTube channel. I have a series called Would I Buy? Would I buy this crypto or that crypto? And Chainlink was a strong buy. It was a little disappointing last bull run, but I mean, what happened is with DeFi summer of 2020 is when it really went crazy. So if you bought after summer of 2020, you didn't do all that great. But Chainlink's tokenomics are great. It's not that inflationary. So is Solana done? That's a great question. Solana is a gamble, and it's a gamble that I'm willing to take. And I don't think it's quite done. Solana has major issues with hacking, but with their gas fees and their processing per transaction. I mean, all right, now we have ETH 2.0. I was about to say that it's superior to ETH, but ETH 2.0 supposedly leveled the playing field. I don't think Solana is done quite. I think people are going to be leery of it. But again, given its price right now, if it went back to half of its all-time high, that's a 10x. So Russell Wilson's brother, I'll take it. Shiba bull market 2.0 run. I'm going to be buying a decent amount of Shiba. I buy like $10 a week or something like that. Or I don't know. I'm buying a very small amount of Shiba, but it's been hammered. Hopefully any opportunity for developers to patch the gaps, excuse me. Yeah. Litecoin. I mean, here's what I say about Litecoin. It doesn't surprise me that it's the only one in kind of bull market-ish territory right now, literally the only like top 50 crypto. And why is that? It's because, in my opinion at least, because people got tricked by all these exciting new sexy cryptocurrencies, and now people are like, oh, you know what, Litecoin, that's boring. I kind of want boring, and I'm going to be on the Litecoin train for a very long time. I think that Litecoin is one of the most undervalued cryptocurrencies. So hey, Florino, what's up, man? Good to see you. Best place to hold Cardano, anyone, or buy and hold Cardano? Buy and hold. I would buy it on something like Coinbase, but then hold it somewhere else like Trust Wallet or MetaMask. Trust Wallet. So XRP, who knows, man? Who knows when this SEC suit's going to end? I don't hate XRP. I'm not one of those people. It's so polarizing, but Dash, haven't been paying attention to Dash. Sorry. You like Link? Yeah, I like Link. Yep. Shiba has to consult the World Economic Forum. Okay, cool. Have you been trading? Dan, I have not been trading. So did you ever buy back crypto after you sold? I bought a house after I sold. I had to. I barely have anything in crypto right now, and that's not by choice. It's like I had to sell almost everything for the sake of my daughter. And I'm scrambling right now, trying as hard as I can to get back in. If money wasn't an issue, I'm paying crazy tuition at my kids' school and everything, I would be buying like crazy right now. So good morning, R Vibe. Yeah, H bar, plenty of it. I like H bar. Yeah, stuff happens for sure. I like H bar, but again, I've been getting a lot of questions about it. I'm a little concerned about how inflationary they are, that they may not put in a higher high next cycle. I know, like I saw Crypto Weatherman say something about how he's like, I saw like a 90-cent price prediction. Ah, man, that's tough for me to get on board with that. So you have Bitcoin left. I have some Bitcoin. Yeah. I mean, I was one of those people preaching I would never sell my Bitcoin, but then I said, when I shared about my daughter in the specific TikTok and on YouTube, like Bitcoin, there is one scenario where I would sell my Bitcoin, and it's a medical emergency with one of my kids or my wife. If it's for me, I probably wouldn't sell my Bitcoin medical emergency, but Cryptocurrency is not good right now. Second half will pump. Yeah, I agree with that. What would be your top 3 buys? Cardano. I'm going to be saying that over and over again. Cardano. And it's all right. Let me exclude Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I'd say Cardano, Filecoin. I'm not going to do more than 3, but Cardano, Filecoin would be up there. Quant, Shiba Inu, Doge. Buy what the people are going to buy in hopes of 100xing their money. And so you're going to hear me say Shiba Inu and Doge, and you're going to be like, what? Shiba Inu and Doge? What? You're crazy. And no, neither of those will 100x. But people are going to buy the ones that are on Robinhood. They're going to buy stuff like that because it's easy to access, and they have dreams of buying low and selling 100x, and Doge at $10 and Shiba Inu at $1. It's not going to happen, but people will think it's going to happen. So I sold Shiba Inu at the very peak last time around. And it's easy to tell with those kind of cryptocurrencies when to sell. You see them go like this, which they will at some point sell. So anyway, you think DCA is the best way? Yes, I do. Yeah. Where have you been? Are you buying anything? I've been really busy and life's been crazy. I would be buying right now. I buy a little bit, but I wish I could be buying more. So where you see regulation happen on cryptocurrency, I don't know. Things move slowly. That's the big thing that I kind of a lesson learned is just like, man, things move so slowly. It's 2023 right now. In early 2021, I would have thought by now that there'd be some major movements on regulation. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Fash? Been a while. Yep. Solana. Yeah, I talked a lot about Solana already. So, Bitcoin low. We're close to it. I mean, maybe one more move down, but we're close. I live in America too now for college. Oh, nice. All right. Next bull run, as far as when is it? Because next bull run should be sometime after the next halving. But we'll see too about monetary policy. It's like, when are they going to loosen? And when they loosen, that's when it's like, all right, time to go all in. I remember you selling on your YouTube live when it was going parabolic. Yeah, my Shiba Inu, I was panicking. I was panic selling because it was going parabolic. So how do you feel about Matic, also now on Robinhood, easy, accessible to the noobs? Man, Matic, I'm very bullish on Matic. But the thing that kind of holds me off right now is the fact that it is more than 2 times its bear market bottom. I would think that it would still have some time to go down. So sorry, I missed it. Yeah, I'll tell you in 2025. Yeah, that's probably when it's going to be. I still have a bunch of money in Voyager. What do you think of that? Isn't Binance going to buy Voyager? I'm a little bit more hopeful about Voyager than I am about BlockFi. I don't have a ton in Voyager, but I have a decent amount in BlockFi, and I think it's just dead. I don't think I'm getting it back. So yeah. How come no influencer saw 2021 crash coming? I mean, there were some. I wish that some of you could have heard every word that I said, because like all you remember is some of you at least my predictions from the summer of 2021, but a week after, I was the first one who had over a 6-figure Bitcoin prediction who changed. I threw that out entirely about a week after Bitcoin peaked in 2021. But all people remember, is the price predictions. But whatever, that's just how it is. Where do you find issuance rate like in your crypto video? Can't find it in Masari. Yeah, you go to Masari.io, you look for a specific crypto, click on supply, metrics, and then supply. And usually you'll see the inflation rate. I'm looking at ALBT right now, and the inflationary rate is not there, but that's usually where you would find it. So Gala has for a long time been my favorite metaverse crypto, and that has not changed at this point. So El Puño, estás bien, estoy bien, excuse me. Como eres tú? Oh man, my Portuguese isn't great, or my Spanish. I think the news came out either yesterday or today that SEC blocked Binance for acquiring Voyager's assets. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I did not know that. So RIP to the Capitol officer that died. RIP. Will Bitcoin ever come back? I posted something on my Twitter account yesterday. Follow me on Twitter, World War Bitcoin. Somebody who has a lot more, whose opinion, who I really respect, and who has a lot more experience than I do. He answered that question very, very, what's the word? Very convincingly. And you gotta, honestly, let me just go to my Twitter account, World War Bitcoin. It's the most recent tweet that I made. You've got to read it. You've got to. WW Bitcoin on Twitter. So, and the answer is yes. I'm looking for issuance rate for AVAX. Must not be there. Thanks. Yeah, Will, it probably isn't. Let me look it up on my computer real quick. But I will tell you, issuance rate for AVAX is very high at the moment. So I did some Googling with that when I made a video on it. And the what I saw was something like 20% annual as of right now. Yeah, it's not on there, but as of right now, but that's going to go down pretty quickly. So when's the next halving? It's as of right now about March of 2023. So Litecoin halving this year, how far could it go up? It's in something like August, right? Litecoin's price is not all that. It doesn't, I mean, looking at the last halving, it didn't really have much of an effect. It's just following Bitcoin. So most were all wrong. Raul Paul, invest answers, plan B. Yeah, even Wolf of Philly, you're right. And even one thing that I'll say about that is the big thing, the big debate the previous cycle was this idea of, is it going to be a normal cycle? We're going to peak at, December of 2021, or is it lengthening cycles? And the lengthening cycles guys were very vocal about that. And we're like, yeah, and they felt really smart when Bitcoin peaked at $69,000, thinking that it was going to peak in May of 2022 or in September of 2022. And really, look what happened. Actually, the real peak was in May of 2021. And so it's more so based, the cycles are more so based off of when the federal government, the Federal Reserve eases or tightens, Oh, sorry, I meant to say 2024. Sorry, Whoopi. Yeah, 2024. And so it may be that, we're in a tightening phase now. It may switch to easing. I mean, look at the DXY. DXY is plummeting, but that is when bull runs happen, when we are in a period of easing and not in a period of tightening. Now, what happens if there's no easing or tightening? Well, we'll see. But we are, I think, right now in this endless cycle of easing and tightening. That there's not going to be any flat line, because it's just going to be crisis and then money printers, crisis, money printers. And so when's that coming? When's the next easing period coming? My guess is, it's just things move slowly. I would say maybe in 2024 at some time, or maybe at the end of 2023. But I'm a buyer right now, regardless. So thoughts on Tesla stock? I'm not really paying attention to Tesla stock. It's just been so overvalued for so long that it could plummet even more. So if you had to choose, would you go long or short in 2023? I think the price is going to be higher. All prices are going to be higher for cryptos at the end of 2023 than they are now, or they'll be flat. So thoughts on Gala? Could it reach previous all-time high? I think so, but that's based off of more so this idea that metaverse could potentially be an $8 trillion industry, and that Gala will have some kind of a what, a piece of that pie. So Gala Games a little under 2 cents right now. What was its peak? At 60 cents. Wow. So yeah, it's down. I mean, that's not surprising. I'm just, man, it went from 60 cents down to 2 cents. Let me see if there's anything about supply here. Man, no, don't know about how inflationary it is, but all right. Thoughts on Coinbase stock if it goes lower? I mean, it's a buy eventually. It correlates with the price of Bitcoin pretty much, but here's something really interesting that I saw is Coinbase. The peak in 2017, December of 2017, and May of 2021, and then November of 2021, Coinbase was the #1 app on the App Store. So if you're looking for a time to sell Coinbase or to sell your crypto, that is the time. When Coinbase is the #1 app. That blew me away. I mean, it's not surprising, but do you see equity markets coming down even more in 2023? Yes. Yeah. I'm buying $1,000 worth of SHIB. I'm certain it can at least reach all-time high next bull run. Thoughts? That would be my guess. Yeah. SHIB, the thing I love about SHIB is, Dogecoin, they print 10,000 new coins every minute, which sounds a lot more than it is. That's about 4% annual inflation. But Shiba Inu is not inflationary at all. It's 0% inflationary. So that means that, and then they burn a little bit. I mean, the burn is very slow, but I would think that SHIB will at least get back to its all-time high next cycle. So AVAX, I really like AVAX as a layer 1, but it's 20% inflationary right now. If you're going to buy AVAX, I would wait until December of 2024 or something to buy that. So what do you think of Filecoin and ICP can do? I think they both can do very well. Yeah. I think market cap wise, they're going to gain in market cap. Price wise, it just depends how much more ICP is going to exist 2 years from now versus now. I'm having a really hard time looking up their tokenomics. I can't find it. Filecoin, I think, is pretty decent when it comes to their tokenomics. So XRP thoughts, man, I don't know. I'm so frustrated that the SEC suit is still going on. So can't go live with anyone right now. Sorry. Have you heard of a lithium? I have not. No. So Algorand, talked a decent amount about Algorand already. I'm just that I'm bullish. So I mean, the thing that I've said before, I'll say it again. In El Salvador, they built their Chivas wallet on Algorand, the Bitcoin wallet on Algorand. That's a good sign. They have good partnerships. I think they had some issues. Their CEO resigned, but I think that's all settled right now. So BTT, not really paying attention to BTT. Sorry. Do you feel the Fed will turn on the money printers? What if they do not this time around? They will get enough pressure. I can't even imagine a scenario where they don't turn on the money printers in the face of some kind of crisis, which it's very likely that there's going to be some kind of crisis and we're going to have to turn the money printers back on. We're not going to have to, but they're going to get pressure too. So, but even if they don't, there are other dynamics that will cause prices to rise again. And for people to flee the dollar. So, hey, Mr. 50 Cal, doing well. Hope you're well. Thoughts on Cadena and Theta? Cadena's great, but again, I wouldn't say known, but people who know that my opinions on Cadena, I am not touching Cadena. Cadena is not going to put in a higher high on next cycle. I would be willing to bet anything on that. And why is that? Too inflationary, 15% annual inflation. So Theta, I love Theta. I mean, I like it a lot. I got in a little too late on Theta. I thought I was going to do better than it did last time around, but I think it's going to be just fine. So XLM seems to be tied with XRP, even though there's They're not. It's the silver to XRP's gold. So you got to hope that the XRP lawsuit, the Ripple lawsuit, will end. Moon River, I don't know anything about Moon River. VeChain, that's another one. It's one that has real world use case. It's one that I will be buying a lot of next time around. Very bullish on it. DCA and Algo right now about 28 cents, 0.28. I mean, yeah, DCA and Algo for sure. All right, I'll check out Alephium. Yeah, Monero. Monero is strong in comparison to a lot of other cryptocurrencies, at least last I checked, which, you know, unfortunately is something that I want to do when I look into Monero, or sorry, when I look into buying a cryptocurrency, is like, how far has it gone down? Now, last I checked, Monero has not gone down as much as I would want to buy it in anticipation of a next euphoria phase. And then Monero, I think, is going to run into some issues when that day comes, when there are government regulations. Monero is one that they're going to want to oppose pretty violently. I am live on YouTube, by the way. It may be a better viewing or listening experience. Check that out, World War Bitcoin on YouTube. When will we reach Bitcoin all-time high again? My guess would be late 2024, early 2025. Crypto can't come back until the economy improves. I would say, I mean, anything's a possibility. So Pi Network's close to launching. I've been mining it since 2019. Have you heard of it? Yeah, I mine it. So I lost weight. I lost a little bit of weight. Yeah. What do you think about Quant? I'm buying a lot of Quant. I will be buying a lot of Quant. Quant does what Quant does, though. So I love their tokenomics. I think that it has a name. Listen, I mean, the thing that I've learned from this last time around is a name like Quant, retail is going to get in. And, you know, I've heard like somebody like the blockchain boy say that he thinks Quant might be vaporware, and he might be right, but I'm a buyer. Trias and RNDR, don't know enough, sorry. Cardano is very high on my list of cryptocurrencies that I'm going to buy. I've talked about that a decent amount already. So Morpheus Network seems to be better than VeChain and does very similar stuff. Mr. 50 Cal, I will look into that. I have not looked into Morpheus Network, so you're welcome. Thoughts on Kusama? I have not looked at Kusama in a long time, so I don't know. Let me just look up Kusama real quick. What they do, I am a fan of. You know, and I am a believer in Polkadot, which means that I'm going to be a believer in Kusama. Now, as far as desired, yeah, I mean, it's down about 90% from its peak, from its all-time high, or, well, actually, it might be higher than that, more than that. Yeah, a little bit more than 90. Oh, wow. It's down more like 95%. This is something I might want to get into. So let's see. What do I own? I don't own a ton of cryptocurrency right now, and that's not by choice. So smash up that like button, by the way, if you may. Give me 1 second. Thoughts on HBR? Do you mean HBAR? Cosmos. I love Cosmos as a layer 0. Man, Kusama, yeah, Kusama does look pretty good. I'm looking at the market cap versus the fully diluted market cap. But Cosmos, so I said earlier that I don't like, you know, Cosmos is 20% inflationary. I don't like that. But then somebody commented that they're working on improving their tokenomics. If they improve their tokenomics, I am very excited about Cosmos. So ICP, very bullish on ICP, at least with the market cap. Talked about ICP a lot. Yeah, HBAR, same deal. I don't think HBAR, I don't think, man, I made a video on HBAR already for like whether or not I would buy it. I said I would. I'm a little nervous. HBAR may grow tremendously in market cap and yet still not put in a higher high next cycle. That is my concern with HBAR. So spell tokens, don't know enough, sorry. Do you think what happened to FTX can happen to Coinbase? I keep my crypto on Coinbase. Coinbase is up there for, I think, among the safest, but I'm scared of keeping my crypto anywhere. You know, I have like $3,000 of crypto on crypto.com, and I'm too lazy to get it off of there and put it in my wallet. But we'll see. Yeah, they have entirely changed their tokenomics, which I believe has been integrated already. Awesome. Then I'm even more bullish on Cosmos. So what happened to FTX can happen to other places. What I would want to find, and I think Gemini is like this, is a platform that has their crypto. You know, I think Gemini has like 95% of their Bitcoin in cold storage, something like that. So that helps at least. At what price should I scoop up one Bitcoin with zero regrets? Zero regrets, because like if I bought one Bitcoin right now and it went down to $12,000, I would still have zero regrets. I think you're more likely going to regret not buying now than buying, but I also think, you know, I think one more time we're going to get rejected off of key moving averages and go a little bit lower. I don't think we're going lower than 12,000 or 10,000, but a little bit. So are you going to really regret it one day seeing Bitcoin at, you know, six figures or something and having bought at 16,000 versus 12,000? I mean, you might regret it. I don't live life that way. It's like you can't perfectly time the bottom. So Jasmine, don't know enough. Sorry. Gala, I've already talked about Gala. It is still my favorite metaverse crypto. It's been for a while. So, and it's down a ton, which gets me excited. So BlackRock will be a major disruptor in crypto and Bitcoin. I'm curious to know your thoughts on that. Yeah. How much weight you lose? It's funny. Anytime I get a haircut, people say I lost weight. I mean, it's a new year, so yeah, I'm on a diet. I've maybe lost like 5 pounds. Still huge on Quant. It's the only coin that hasn't dropped like 75% like other coins. I think it did, but now it's back. You know, it's gotten back. So that was really interesting with Quant, how that happened. Is Solana dead? I don't think so. It is a huge gamble. Yeah, it's a huge gamble, but I don't think it's dead. So it's stressful moving crypto. Every night I'm about to move more. It's very stressful moving crypto. Yep. Well of truth, peace to you. Good job on weight loss. You guys, good job on getting a haircut. What if miners capitulated? How low could we go? I mean, they've already capitulated, and you know, maybe they'll capitulate again. So maybe that's when we'd see 13K or something, but we'll see. This is buying time. Remember, the bull market prices were crazy compared to now. Yeah. ETH and ETH Classic, I'm a buyer of both, or I'm bullish on both. I mean, look at ETH Classic. I mean, for sure Ethereum. For sure Ethereum. I'm not worried about Ethereum at all. ETH Classic has a history of putting in higher highs. And I think when there's a lot of excitement for Ethereum, what retail does is they're like, man, Ethereum, that's really expensive. But then there's this other thing, Ethereum Classic. That's just basically Ethereum, right? And then they buy that. So, Mitch, thank you. I am happy to be back. Happy New Year to you too. There's a Mexican YouTuber that looks exactly like you. It's funny watching him. Yeah, I have lots of doppelgangers. Have you started buying yet? If I had the means to be buying a lot, I would be buying right now. But as far as what I think the perfect time to buy would be, I'd say wait a year. I mean, I'd say wait a year. So could new regulation hurt a lot of altcoins? It'll help some and it'll hurt some. You know, the ones that are ISO 20022 compliant, I think will do well. And then some other ones will do well. Some will just kind of be under the radar. Or there's some that aren't even existed yet. That'll be the next 100, 1000X. And those will maybe be fine. Privacy coins would have a pretty hard time. So talked a lot about XRP. I'm sorry, I can't do it again. Thoughts on Matic? Again, yeah, I talked a lot about Matic already. I love Matic. I love everything about it. The only issue is that it's more than 2 times its bear market bottom already. So I think I would think it has more room down to go. I still have Dogecoin in my stupid. I mean, I have some Dogecoin, but I have a lot less Dogecoin than I had when it went parabolic last year. So I hope that you sold some of it. I'm a little disappointed. I thought Dogecoin was going to go lower than it has. It's kind of a bummer. I want to buy more. Litecoin, I love Litecoin. If I'm alone on Litecoin Island, so be it. But people lost a lot of money on the sexy stuff, and people lost money on Litecoin too. People lost money on everything, but Litecoin is looking stronger right now than a lot of those cryptocurrencies like Celsius. I know people were really excited about Celsius and what else. So thoughts on Rose? That's another one I need to do more research on. So I happen to think Engine Coin is a monster waiting to happen. I'm stacking. Yeah, Engine could do well. So Doge versus Shiba, which one you see pumping next cycle? Between the two, I would say Shiba, but I'm buying both. So what would you buy in this market besides Bitcoin and Ethereum? And I've talked a lot about this. So Cardano, I might put 25% of my fiat into Cardano, honestly. Nothing's a sure thing, but I just think, aside from Bitcoin and Ethereum, that Cardano is the closest to a sure thing. I could see Cardano doing more than a 10x, 20x, whatever, from where it is now. So other than that, Filecoin, Internet Computer, Doge, Shiba Inu. Oh man, there was another one that was on the tip of my tongue. There's plenty of other ones. Solana, I'll be buying Solana. So only lose if you sell. But Litecoin hasn't been developed since 2017. Litecoin is a currency, and it had. So I've talked about this before. I mean, there are people doing upgrades to Litecoin. I mean, who is not developing Litecoin? Are you talking about the like, Charlie Lee? Yeah, he's not doing anything with Litecoin, but there was a Mimblewimble privacy upgrade that happened a few months ago. I mean, there's things happening with Litecoin. Yeah, like what Whoopi said. So Quat does what Quat does. Hey, by the way, I am live on YouTube. World War Bitcoin. Look me up on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. All that stuff. It might be a better viewing experience there. I know the audio is better. So, do you see banks rolling out CBDCs this year? I think that my answer is no, but more so because of how slowly things tend to move. A year goes by very quickly, and so do I see banks rolling out CBDCs at some point? Yes, but yeah. Ocean Protocol, it's on my list. I haven't looked into it enough. So Picoin, we'll see. I started mining it again. Yeah, Quant is on my list of things to buy. Esther does what Esther does. That's right. So, all right, Dan, about 2 years ago, you read on my live my backhanded compliment. It was meant as a joke. You took it well and laughed as soon as you read it. I said, I don't care what the math think of you. I think you're great. What the math? I don't remember. I don't remember that, Dan. Hey, buddy, man, what's up? What's up? How many Pi coins do you have? 9,000, something like that. I don't know. So I don't hear too much chatter about Chainlink. I think it's a really strong project. It's at $6. Yeah, I made a video about Chainlink. I said that that it's a buy for me. I like its tokenomics a lot. I mean, I like what they do. Oracles, baby. So Litecoin haven't sold, so didn't lose next bull run. Well, I hope you sell next bull run. I hope that it is plenty of opportunity to sell next bull run, Mitch. But I mean, Litecoin is stronger right now than a lot of other cryptocurrencies because people are fleeing the sexy and going back to the boring. But you know, next time around they'll go back to the sexy. And yeah, where is CBO at? Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while. I haven't seen him. I don't know. Is he posting on Twitter? I haven't seen him on Twitter, but I don't know if he's posting. It's not like I get on Twitter a ton. But I don't know. I gave up on Pi and B. Yeah, I gave up on B. And I did give up on Pi at one point, but Polkadot and Link, goodbyes. Yes. ICP is a good buy. What would you suggest to buy? I mean, right now it's still just Bitcoin and Ethereum pretty much. Yeah, I'd say until the end of the year or early 2024, it'll mostly be that. Can't wait for ETH to reach 700. Man, that'll be crazy. I have $500 in XLM, thinking of converting something else. Link, ADA, SHIB. I'd put a lot of it. I'd put like, all right, not financial advice. Half of that into Cardano, 25% into Link and SHIB. CBO is related to the weatherman. I know he calls him uncle, which whatever is kind of weird. So I look a lot skinnier. I cut my hair. Man, I cut my hair and people say I look skinnier. Bitcoin to zero. Yes, Bitcoin to zero, everybody. You still think 8 is a good buy? Yeah, you know, that's something that I would buy right now. VVS, man, I got lured in by their staking. I should have never touched it. We'll see. Don't touch VVS right now, not financial advice. But it could do fine next time around. It's just I don't think it's going to go back to its like launch price next time around. So do you think by the end of 2023, most crypto will be at least 1x or 2x before then? Most have done it. I think for most cryptos, they're going to flatline. So, oh, all right, Dan, the masses. That I vaguely remember that. Yeah. So how do you feel about Crow? Crow is down a lot, which gets me excited. What's that down? It's like 95%, something like that. Man, yeah, I'll buy some Crow. When is a good time to buy alts if Bitcoin's still going down? Should we be holding on to alts? I just think, I mean, yeah, at this point, I would hold, but I think they're in general just going to bleed. I think Bitcoin's dominance is going to get back maybe around 50% before the next time around. So it's 38.76% right now. You think the next bull run will be as big and insane as the last one? I don't think it will. Man, I think it. Here's the thing: the crypto market cap quadrupled from the previous bull run, and so I'm going to go extremely logical and say, do I think that the next bull run that the market cap's going to quadruple? No. I would say that the market cap peaks at $3 trillion in 2021. I would say that I think the market cap's going to go somewhere between $7 and $10 trillion. But there's going to be a euphoria. There's going to be that new thing that everyone's excited about. Last time it was meme coins and NFTs, and then metaverse and things like that. And so there's going to be opportunities. So do we need central players like Binance for crypto to survive? I don't know. But if Binance didn't survive, say hello to sub 10K Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know if that, lower price for sure. Pablo gone too. I mean, somebody commented when I last went live about Pablo being gone, and I'm like, so I haven't gone to his profile in a while, but after that, I went to his profile, and it seems like he's posting pretty regularly. So HBAR Vet is a good project. Yeah. What Bitcoin is the best Bitcoin? I mean, between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV, it's definitely just Bitcoin. So Shifty7, what's up? Yeah, hoping for a good 2023. Yeah. Looked into Caspa as a buy and hold or to mine. I have not. I've never heard of that. So interesting. Hey, hop into my YouTube channel if you're on TikTok, by the way, World War Bitcoin. for a better viewing experience. Subscribe, follow, all that stuff would be great. Any indicators how to tell when Bitcoin has finally reached bottom? It's more difficult this time around. You know, previous cycles, there was a very easy time to figure out when Bitcoin reached its bottom. And that's when it had its any kind of interaction with its 200-week simple moving average. This time around, because this is really, you know, I've heard people refer to this as Bitcoin's first real bear market, you know, because Bitcoin has only existed in economically an up-only environment. And so now we're below the 200-week simple moving average. We've been below it for months. We're below the 300-week simple moving average, which we've never even come close to. And so those were when economically things are on the upside, those were great indicators to look for. But now we're in unprecedented territory where the economy is not looking good, and I would say it's not as easy to tell. So with regulations coming in, you think DeFi will have its run at things? Man, DeFi has its own issues, because a lot of people got crushed by DeFi. So I don't know. I mean, regulations could have a negative effect on DeFi. So let's see. You lost weight was the first thing I thought when joining your live. Nice. Have you heard of Flux? I like the mining project they're currently working on, integration machine learning and AI training whilst mining crypto. I have heard of Flux. I don't know much about it, but I'm wondering if AI is going to be the next big thing in crypto. Next thing that people are going to make a lot of money and lose a lot of money on. So let's see. My average for ADA is 65. Is that bad? It's not that bad. No. Narrative-driven cycles will continue. Layer 2s and ZK rollups. Yeah. Yeah, Pablo's in a live is usually posted about being correct. Oh, Pablo. I'm good with Pablo. I almost his business partner Nima, this was maybe a year ago, he wanted me to join up with them, and there were a bunch of other people who were really high quality, and I was like, man, the optics of that just but who knows, maybe one day, if you guys will ever let me. So many people on here doing crypto live, selling courses, grifting. I enjoy to troll. Cool. You are welcome here. All are welcome. Singularity Net. I don't know anything about that. Do you feel we may not see new all-time highs in equity markets for the next 10 years? That's hard. So under normal circumstances where the M1 money supply isn't increasing like crazy, I would say yes, that we won't see new highs. But like the dollar is going to win out over stocks, that doesn't seem likely to me. The dollar that has lost 7% of its value over the last year, purchasing power at least. E. Davidson, what's up, man? I'm good. Yeah, I hope you're good. Do you think the DeFi platform built on Hedera Saucer Swap can actually outperform HBAR? The token is Sauce. It could, in the sense that I'm assuming it's a much smaller market cap. So, did you ever get HNT Miner and hook it up? Nope. Nope, I did not, and I don't think I will. I posted a video a long time ago saying that it might be a scam. So, but I'm curious to know if you're still making decent returns on that. So, a weaker dollar helps our exports. Yeah, true. Good to see you live. Thank you, Gen X. What is ETH bottom? Your opinion? Someone on my YouTube commented $700. I don't think it's going to go that low. I mean, man, I don't know. I think we already bottomed under 1,000. So, do you still hold NFTs? Yeah, I just kind of forgot about them. I have some NFTs, they're pretty much worthless. So Smiles, what's up? What's up? It's been a while, yeah, and hopefully I'm back in the swing of things here. So, but I've been on for a while. I'm probably gonna cut out here soon. But I am. Oh, Ragsy's NFTs held value. That's good. I am live on YouTube. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, that's, I would say sometime in 2024 or so, I'm going to be giving a lot more focus to YouTube than TikTok, unfortunately. So you got to head over to the YouTube and subscribe. Any chance Elon uses Doge for Twitter payment? My guess is as good as yours. So, oh man, I seem to have lost weight. I'll take it. Your smiles, especially from you. Lots of people have been commenting saying that it seems I've lost weight. I'm not wearing a sweatshirt and I got a haircut recently, but all right, I mine Flux and it's a really great project with functioning use case. All right. Oh, Ajax is Singularity. Yeah, I don't know anything about Ajax. Brown Super Bowl. Not yet, but maybe after lunch. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Smiles. All right. It is time. Thank you all so much for your time. I will be back another day. And yeah, thank you, The Great Awakening. I will see you around. All right. Peace. And for those of you on YouTube, same deal. Have a good one. I will see you when I see you.